The first thing you need to do when installing a bug shield is you want to make sure you clean the front surface of the hood, because once you put the shield on, it's going to be very hard for you to get down behind the shield down near the edge of the truck. Secondly, you want to make sure that you read your instruction sheet, and you want to make sure that everything that's on the instruction sheet is here. Sometimes you might get something that might be short some parts and then you're not able to install your shield. So you make sure that you do go through that and make sure everything is there. Thirdly, you want to make sure you take the actual bug shield and you want to set it, you want to go ahead and pop the hood, and you want to just kind of set it up there to see exactly where it goes, and you want to make sure that all the holes are lining up properly. Sometimes you might get something that's off and you can catch it before you get too far in your install. Once we get that done, you can go ahead and you can read your instruction sheet, but what the heck, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to do it. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna, you know that the shield's gonna attach from the inside, so we're gonna make sure these little grommets are on the inside. The screws are gonna be facing into the hood to where you can actually screw to them. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna attach these screws real easily here. We're not gonna really tighten them up. We're just gonna get them in there just so that they're there. And we're gonna go ahead and get all, there should be 4 of them. We're gonna get them all 4 stuck in there. So. And like I said, when doing so, just make sure you don't tighten them up. It's very important, because if you start tightening them up, it's gonna make this little rubber grommet start to sponge, and then you're not gonna be able to get it inside the hole. Okay. All right, now that we've got them all in, let's go ahead and get the hood propped open here. And what we're going to do, if you want to come in closer, you can see the actual holes here where they're going to go into. And you want to make sure that you get these little grommets inside those holes. And what I always do is start from the center and work my way out. You can go ahead and get it up there and start to just tighten it up a little bit. And that way the shield won't move too much on you while you're getting the outers done. Okay. And just remember, you do not need to tighten them very tight. Just enough to where you feel like it's getting tight, but a lot of times we've had customers where they just sit there and tighten them till they just don't turn anymore, and that's no good. You can crack the shield that way. Okay, now that we've got the screws in it, we'll go ahead and bring the hood down, and we'll make sure everything is cleared. Okay, we'll go ahead and shut the hood. Now what we need to do is put what they call the bump-ons on the back side of the shield, so if something ever hits the shield to the point where it's going to touch your paint, it won't hit your paint, it'll just hit these little bump stops. We've got some alcohol cleaning pads that we'll just wipe in the areas that they need to go in. Now the areas they're going to need to go in is going to be the highest part of the hood where the bug shield is going to actually come back and hit it. So you can kind of flex it a little bit to see where's the closest point at where it would hit. And just clean those areas really good. And there's 4 of them, so you got to clean 4 spots. And once you clean them really good, let them come to a dry haze. I usually just blow them. And then, like I said, the little bump stop just peels right off, and you can just stick it right in there, attach it. And like I said, just come to the part where it's going to hit. Like I said, I'll put one right here. Trying to keep it the same distance. Okay. So that's how you put your bug shield on and just wipe it off with a soft towel. Never use anything harsh on it that could put scratches on it. And that's it, your bug shield's installed.